right, coming up next, this guy is very funny but also very smart. He wrote for Law and Order. Give it up for Mr. Rob Cohen!
Hi, everybody. Hi. I am Rob, and I am bisexual. Thank you. Or as my wife calls it, gay. I'm pretty open about my sexuality on stage, but sometimes it doesn't always feel safe to come out to new people. Like, sometimes I'll be with a new person, and I'll worry, can he tell I'm not straight? Like, because of the way that I look, or the way that I talk, or the fact that his dick is in my mouth. You never know what some people will assume. Some people think that if a guy puts a dick in his mouth, it automatically means he's gay, but I don't think so. I think there's a lot of good reasons to put a dick in your mouth. Like if you're trying to quit smoking. Can't fit a cigarette and a dick in there at the same time, can you? That's why I go over to my neighbor Kyle's house once a week, pop my dick in there for an hour or so. It's not gay, it's providing support. We're 1 minute in and I've said dick in mouth 8 times already. Oh God, strap in. I came out in my late 20s. I was straight until then. And the weirdest thing about gay culture to me has been learning about cruising. Do you guys know what cruising is? Some of you. It's very different from going on a cruise ship. Don't confuse them. Cruising is when you walk around a known cruising location looking for casual, anonymous, public sex. And you can cruise in public bathrooms or certain parks or shopping malls, which proves that shopping malls are still good for something. That and Auntie Anne's pretzels, those are good. But the thing about cruising is that someone could see you, or you could get arrested, and there's a risk of disease. In other words, it's just thrilling. But it's such a rush that it can make regular sex seem boring by comparison. Like, I can barely get it up for a naked guy in my bedroom anymore, but I am instantly hard if I smell Auntie Anne's pretzels. So I'm banned from the Glendale Galleria now. But I also go to straight sex parties, which probably sounds really wholesome by comparison. But you see crazy things at straight sex parties too, like things that still really surprise me. Like the last straight sex party I went to, I saw this woman give a blowjob to her husband. And I was like, wow, I thought that never happens. Because usually your husbands are coming to me for blowjobs. But some of you are actually putting in the work. Cheers to women who give blowjobs. Do you guys know the term BFF? Bi Fuck Fest? Yeah, so that's what it means for me. Bi Fuck Fest is this event that happens twice a year in Palm Springs. They rent out a swingers hotel for 250 bi people to, well, it's self-explanatory, Fuck Fest. I went to my first one this summer. It was great. It was only $200 for 4 nights of bi orgies, which is a great fucking deal. Literally a great fucking deal. I didn't even want to have that much sex, but I am Jewish, so I couldn't pass up the deal. And it was great. I had such a good time, but it was a little weird to get used to because all the women, there were a lot of couples there, and all the women at BFF love seeing their husbands have sex with other men, which was surprising at first. It was cool, but these wives would become like pimps for their husbands. They'd come up to me and be like, hey, see my husband over there? He only gets fucked twice a year. His hole is fresh, but it's gonna cost you. And I'd be like, okay, how much? She's like, if you want to fuck him, you have to fuck me too. I'm like, do you know what the word cost means? That's a bonus. It's a bisexual bonus. The only problem with BFF is that it was such a bi-utopia that coming back to the real world has been disappointing, kind of. It's like when you're a kid and you go to your friend's house and they have amazing snacks, and then you get home and it's just carrots and granola. You're like, but Mom, why can't we buy fruit roll-ups? Joey's mom buys them. Like, I got home from BFF and I date women in the real world, and I'm like, but babe, I didn't have to wear a condom at BFF. And Joey's mom let me cum on her face. By the way, I know I look like one of the Brady Bunch boys or something. It's probably hard to imagine me covered in cum, but that is my goal most days. All right. Should I do this joke? Okay, I'll do this joke. I'll end with this. It was right after BFF, I went on this hiking trip in the Canadian Rockies for a week with my uncle. And it was beautiful, nature, wonderful, got in touch with myself. But it was a little bit of culture shock because it was the exact opposite of BFF right away. It was not arousing at all. Like, for an entire week, my dick didn't get hard once, no matter how many times my uncle fucked me in the tent. That's how I love to leave it. Thanks, guys. You were great. I'm Rob Cohen.